YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host TKK and we are back with another video, guys. Thank you so much for the comments and the engagement in the two gaming videos I've done so far on this TV. This is the Hisense U7K 55-inch mini LED TV. So guys, I know I'm pretty well aware that Starfield has some issues, some raised blacks, as well as not the great representation of HDR and maybe not even SDR. But in the video that I posted earlier today or yesterday, whenever you may be seeing this prior to this, you know, we talked about this not being the TV, this being the game. There's a lot of blooming within this. This is not the game I'm seeing. This is in large part the TV, okay? So here we are on this TV. All right, and this is a 45-inch OLED. Now, I can understand the game has a more of a grainy look to it. Looks like a real old school sci-fi type of piece of content. But the biggest issue with the U7K that I was speaking to was that, you know, I don't really feel like I have to have the flashlight on, because in this sequence, this is where the game prompts you to hold the left button if you got an Xbox controller, L1 if it's a PlayStation, and you can turn on the lamp. You don't really need that with that TV. It's so bright, you know. But here with the OLED, things are definitely darker. Again, still does have that filter look to it, but I feel like there's just a ton of blooming throughout the panel of the U7K. We go right back to it. Yeah, so it's almost like I can see the zones of the LED, as you can see as I'm moving further left to right. Right, you can kind of see that, right? Yeah. So, and one of the problems with this TV is, even if you go to an angle, I mean, you just lose so much of that, right? I mean, that's the reality of this thing. Now, there's some settings with this to modify, make things look a little bit better. But again, to the context, to my point, I have this TV set where in the prior content to when I did the Starfield video specifically, I had played a couple of games, and captured that content, and it looked fine. You know, you got a ton of colors, some lights, looks really good. You know, but in some situations where things are dark, the blooming just, you know, it's a bit extra on this TV. Again, I know this game doesn't have the best reputation for high dynamic range right now, and the blacks are raised, but you know, that's what we were pointing out. And this is the OLED setup. Obviously, the picture is gonna look pretty consistent throughout, no matter where you go. It's gonna look the way that it needs to look. Yeah, just some small content. Comments lead to further content, so that's why I say let's engage, let's learn, let's talk about it. Check out my boy Plasma TV Gaming. He's making some settings, trying to help the community of gamers to fix this. In any event, we're going to get back to some more U7K content. I'm enjoying the TV so far for what it is. Nice experience. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace, God bless, and as I always say, max love.